woman is a fat hood rat.
Chill right
She has the most confidence in the world because her friends are giving them that toxic positivity. Same thing. This girl getting nailed to the cross because guess what? It's dudes
Nobody's
that will
saying
nail her
look.
to said cross.
Yeah, like,
Nobody's saying you. Nobody's saying you got to be have a body like a supermodel or nothing like that. But you should be wearing things that fit your body correctly, right? No matter what it look like. I mean, okay, there's a lot of lumps there, but you should be wearing things.
You're going too far.
Hold on, let me get back to my intro. Hold on. We're going to get back to that in a second. Let me get back to my intro. To my left, it's my man's. My man's in them. Probably the most controversial guy you'll ever see in your life. My man Rube. Go ahead, Rube. Go ahead. Come on, Rube.
What's up, everyone? How you doing?
Yeah. Look, today, no sexy voice, no midnight love voice. I want to hear you yell. Show the vein on the side of your neck that I always see. Pause.
Damn, how does it feel? Whoa.
He's a maniac. He's really a maniac in real life. He was mad, calm, cool, collective, and comfortable. He was trying to be real sexy on that first episode.
Yeah.
Fuck that sexy shit.
That's not who he is.
It's not. No.
Who he is.
No. Be the degenerate that you are, Rube.
I am.
How was your week, Rube? How was your week?
My week was quick actually. It was quick.
As we just said.
You blink and it's Wednesday, right?
No, you blink
well,
I
work Monday through Friday. So Wednesday, like when you wake up and it's Wednesday, it's kind of a thing. Like it's
Indeed.
It's almost over. It's almost over.
Indeed. I call Wednesday halftime.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I call Thursday Friday Eve. I get it. So
you
I
just
get
killing time to Friday every time.
But and which is and we can let's not get too far.
It's sad though.
It's fucked up because there's no reason we need to renegotiate. Whoever negotiated 5 on 2 off, we need a renegotiation.
Well, other countries have 3-day weekends.
Well, and to that,
or 4-day work weeks rather. 4-day work weeks.
Our economy don't work that way.
I know. Well, it could, but I know where it comes from. This did come from the New Deal. This is a Roosevelt conversation. I'm not going to get all the way into that part of it, but yes, true indeed. Like I think 4 days a week,
10 hours a day.
10 hours a day.
I'll do that.
For 3 days off. I think most people will sign up for it.
I think that's the best you're gonna get. I wouldn't think you're gonna get anything else out of this economy because that's how we work, right?
Right.
Like,
but
to most countries we got it good.
Most
countries don't have.
Would you not take
Saturday and Sunday off?
Would you not prefer to work 4 days at 10 hours a clip?
I could do that. No, I could do that. There's
having it good.
There's a part of my job that does that exact shit.
But you're compensated for that. Don't worry about it. You get the cash for it. We've talked about that last week, right?
Definitely talked about that.
But to that, just because it's better than the alternative or others, that don't make it good. So to that, I mean, I'm not I don't have the answer though, so I will preference my comments like that, but. The capitalistic thing or whatever may have you, somebody has to be at the bottom.
That's a fact.
And people who have looked like you and I have been constantly at the bottom. So
that's another thing
I'm not yay for capitalism or whatever and whatnot. But at the same time, I know I work more than most people, so I want to be compensated for that.
Do you ever have a weekend?
No, I'm literally coming from an overnight right now. It's legit. Like so.
Well, any other system, you won't be compensated correctly for that.
Well, I once again, just because we better than what they got going on, that don't make this right. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well,
what else is there?
Well, this is what we have. I'm not going to argue with it. But look, there are people who should figure it out. I mean, like I said, it's free college out there for over 20, 30 countries out there.
Bro, there's free healthcare as well.
Yeah, like so. Oh, pardon me. But so there is.
There are economies that everything is set up to accept that kind of thing, right? If we were better at spending money, we wouldn't complain about not having it.
But
I can go back and into my own history, and I'm just gonna go talk for myself.
For yourself,
I can go back into my history, and I can find plenty of times where I wasted plenty of money. I did the math on how much money.
Don't do it.
I spent.
That'll send you into depression. Don't just.
I did.
I'll say it. You want me to say it?
Hold on.
Go.
You did the math.
Weed smokers, go on your Cash App and look how much you spent on weed. You will hate yourself.
Not only that,
you will hate yourself.
Let's just say you're a person who don't smoke weed. but car notes.
Yeah,
So my first new car was in 2010.
indeed.
Brand new car. Paying like $350 a month or something like that.
I thought you was gonna say something crazy. 'Cause I legit was holding my breath. I
No,
thought you was
well,
gonna say like
I had
$600-700.
I had okay credit, and then I had a cosigner, so it knocked it down. So it was
Indeed.
like it was whatever. But if you start from 2010 and you go all the way up into 2024, now I got a car note that's double that, right? Because of all the other car notes that I've been having and leases that you never finish the lease on, you always get into it.
And you're leasing too? Chill, regular.
Again,
Listen, hold on.
Again, like I said, you go back, you go back and you can see all the mistakes you done made.
Indeed, I guess
It's all hindsight, right? But
of course.
but let's just say you didn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did the math 2 days ago, $86,000
Yeah.
On notes total,
on notes.
I'm not looking at
Since
mine. I had a car
2010.
note my whole adult
Since
life.
2010.
I don't even want to look at that.
Yeah,
That
I
would
would
send me into a depression for
Yeah,
sure.
it could. It could.
Nearly
And-
$100,000.
So, and to what you're saying, I truly do believe that hindsight is 2020 or whatever. And you know better, you do better. But to get back to because this wasn't a conversation about capitalism as much as
Yeah, we gonna get look.
yeah,
we
we
should
gonna
get to
get
that
back
later
to
on in politics. Let's further the
capitalism ain't
conversation.
a thing. Like capitalism, it just does not work. And everybody thinks they can be rich in this shit. And that's just not how capitalism works.
That's not capitalism's fault.
It's definitely not how it works. Hold on, guys. I gotta introduce one last
Please,
final gentleman.
Please do.
And in the control rooms, we have the world famous DJ Baby Chalk here, y'all. Make some noise for DJ Baby Chalk. I hear the applause. Y'all hear the applause. Yeah. Y'all hear the golf claps. Oh my God, the bomb. There we go. All right, fellas, let's get right into these topics right now.
We need some
Because
a soundboard.
because real quick we will easily veer off. So getting to the first topic, Hurricane Milton. You know they were tracking.
Shouts out to everybody that's on.
Yeah, shout out to everybody affected by Hurricane Milton. They're saying approximately 4 million people are currently without electricity. It was slated to be the worst hurricane in history, and then it got pussy right before it hit landfall, and it went down to a Category 3. But no, they were saying that it was out of human hands at one point.
Remember Hurricane Sandy wasn't it was a superstorm. It wasn't even a hurricane.
Right.
That's
So
how big
that's
Sandy,
different.
when you
That's
see how
different.
much
They're classified
damage
as
that
different
did.
things, right?
Yeah.
Sandy did bad. Katrina did bad. Shit, I remember Hurricane Hugo, not for nothing, but that's me.
Hugo.
But
What year was that?
it was like years ago, like
Like
early
90?
'90s, no, or early
I
type
I
'90s.
can't
Early 90s.
remember. I was
Anywho,
young, like I said. I
But
was like
in
second, third grade.
as the hurricane was, because I was tracking it, I'm one of those people that I'm like, yo, this is about to be the worst storm in history. Like that's about to be bad because just think about the last hurricane, right? That hit that side of Florida. Remember, there was no water in the ocean on that side in the Gulf of Mexico. So I'm thinking the same exact thing was gonna happen.
Clarify that. What do you mean there's no water?
There
I'll
is
show you a
water
video. No,
on the west side of
no.
Florida.
Remember the last hurricane that we had? The last big hurricane that hit.
Well,
They were people in their back on their docks showing sand. The water had receded really, really far. It took about a week for that water to come back. But what I'm saying is there were beaches that were literally pushed back. Like I'm talking about miles back. There was, and I'll bring up the video. I wish I could show the video for the context, but there's absolutely a video where a guy, he's walking where there's absolutely no water. So I was under the assumption that this was gonna happen again.
It's
However,
called beach erosion. But I'm sure beach erosion happened. But
no, but this was the most serious form of beach erosion that time, but it didn't happen this time, is what I'm getting at, because obviously Milton slowed down speed. For a guy like you, Rube, because this would be, I guess, in your field of expertise,
weeks.
it's going to take weeks for them to get electricity?
Weeks. Yeah, weeks.
Why?
Niggas gotta sleep and eat. You can only work safely 16 hours.
Before the next shift comes in, right? Or the relief?
whoa. And to be fair, no. You can, legally, they'll allow. No, maybe what you're saying is right. Safely, 16 hours, but yeah, there's a lot of companies and a lot of people who
Break that rule.
overstep. Yeah, that's 16 hours, which it should be that. I'm with you.
I have a
But
question for him. So you can't do more than 16 hours of overtime?
No,
I can't without rest. I can't work more than 16 hours.
But that's including lunches, no?
Yeah,
You get 2 lunches, I assume, and extra breaks, I assume.
you get breakfast, you get a lunch, and you get a dinner.
Okay.
Per,
Per shift.
they give you the money. They don't. They used to back in the day. They used to provide the food for you.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes they still do, depending on what you're doing. Like if you're working at the plant, they'll bring in food. But if you out and doing restoration work, you pay for it out of pocket, but they
to be
reimburse
noted,
you in
Pardon
your
himself. To
paycheck.
be noted, Rube knows what he speaks about. He's a professional in working in disaster situations. We're not going to tell you exactly what he does and where he works, but he's not pulling this. This is not what he thought about. This is what he does know. So don't debate what he does know.
I have another question about that now. Considering how our electricity and everything is done here, we have like, manhole covers and underground situations. I know that most of Florida does not. Is that a big key factor of this?
Well, downtown they do.
In the residential neighborhoods, no, though, I assume. No underground.
For the most part, in the residential area, it's going to be overhead. It's going to be like above where you can see on
Above
like
ground
telephone
poles
and stuff like that. But they in the downtown area is underground, and all that floods. All the trees knocked down, all the stuff that's overhead, all that stuff.
How does that affect quality of life for these people? Because all right, they're not. I'm assuming if there's no electricity, there's no Wi-Fi really. What do these people basically survive?
Back to the
is
Stone
that?
Ages.
How to what you just said.
Back to the
How
Stone Ages.
new is that? Which we're not. Obviously, this isn't a time sensitive thing, but to think about how you have to operate without Wi-Fi for for a large part of things. I mean, obviously we lived without it. I mean,
Well,
as
Avery,
far
me
as
and you live without it.
but
Them
but
kids down there losing their mind.
to a point, but at the same time, if you don't had your refrigerator and everything flooded or whatever may have you, let's just think about
That's what
this:
you busy
are they
with.
feeding? How are they eating? What are they drinking? Where are they going to the bathroom?
Totally volunteer
These are
work.
these are all things that have to be considered. Like
It's all
it's
volunteer. And you heard what they said. They said FEMA ain't got no money because they gave it away to the.
Right.
here we go. Look.
They gave it away.
You're about to drive this into a ditch because that's a lie. And I think
I saw that as well.
I'm not saying that you didn't see it. What I'm saying is are we saying that either way? Now this is the part where
We saying
I try to be-
saying exactly what you hearing, Avery.
yeah,
They gave it away.
I hear exactly what you're saying, but are we really going to concede to whatever narrative either side creates?
But that's what the guy said that's in charge with it. Mayorkas, the
Director of FEMA.
Was a Homeland Security, which is part of FEMA. He said,
And
I
Homeland
also heard Kamala Harris say the same thing.
and Homeland, you have to turn your microphone. And Homeland Security said that it was of course we're not just servicing a certain political
Agenda?
area, whatever. We're not servicing a red area as opposed to a blue area, or a blue area as opposed to a red area.
"Well,
So
I think that's a."
But so to that, what I do think is there's just not enough. Like I don't believe that
There's enough money to give to the Ukraine. They still shipping
to all that
billions.
That I'm not arguing.
Okay.
But to what you're saying, no, I don't believe that that they're denying these people that and allowing this to certain people. But what I believe in, and Lord knows, I put, because I've watched it on both sides or whatever. No, I just think it's not enough. So what can you do with the it's not enough game? You could say, they're giving it to red areas, or they're giving it to blue areas. Now,
Or we'll spread it thin and give you guys $750.
and not enough. And two, what you saying when they say things like,
Well, you know what I say? I say, if
hold, I would love to hear it. Just give me a second. Or to what you saying, why are we taking care of another land's issue when there's issues right here, which I completely agree with. My thing about it all is I believe I understand what happens in this country. Oh no, they just hold on to the surplus just in case. No, I think we should take care of what's happening here first. But I do think that I very much so do think that we have enough. We just don't spend it all. I believe we have enough, though. I do. As a country, and I think that happens Republican or Democrat. I believe we have enough.
What I say is if we don't have enough.
If we don't have enough.
I say if we don't have
Indeed.
enough and we're going to go take it at face value, if we don't have enough, then where is it going? Because we should have enough. Right? So, hold on. So
to that, I get you.
Right? So, if you want to know the answer to any great mystery, you follow the money. Where is it going? And you look and you see the money is wasted. Whatever money that they use is wasted. You see that
when you say wasted,
it's wasted in paperwork. And Sharon's the mayor. I'm a contractor A. You contractor B. Right? We need to get the pothole filled or whatever,
problems, baby.
And Sharon is only moving based on how we can get him to move using whatever favors we can do. It shouldn't be that way.
But it works. But you know how long? I want you to continue your point. You know how long it works? Until there's a bump that it doesn't cover. It always works like that because you're always.
Does it work though?
To a point. The answer to your question is no. But to a point, yeah, everybody getting a little bit, and it's cool as long as we don't have something that is billions of dollars to fix. Because now all those, to what you're saying,
we do have things that's billions of dollars to fix.
Well,
Avery.
I just said until we have things that's $1 billion to fix, and then the palms that you grease, as he just was talking about, you done grease them palms or whatever, and you like, yo, whoa, we got money for services. Nah. You remember you gave them an extra 20,000-30,000 for you gave out bonuses and now.
Well, what I think and how I think those bonuses go is down to the greasing of palms, right?
Indeed.
I'm the mayor. If I'm gonna pay you guys $50,000 to $20,000 over contract, you better give me a little bit of that over.
That's kickback. That's called the kickback.
It's been working.
Well,
it's
now
been
you
happening
see what
since
they
the beginning
doing
of
to
time.
Eric Adams, right?
Oh, for sure. That's how they kicking Eric Adams' ass. That's exactly what Eric Adams was doing.
He should just not have taken it. Like it was too much. It's too much scrutiny for that position. I really don't. It's too
You're
much.
under the
scrutiny
microscope too much.
To think that it's gonna slide.
He's been the first black mayor since David Dinkins, right?
And
of New York City. They was watching him.
And let me tell you something too.
And his cousin just so happened to be the shiesty
it's too much.
The shiesty pastor. The pastor that was wearing Gucci.
You can hold up a whole poster board of his whole administration and X them off like gangsters.
Right.
That's how bad it is.
Let's keep it pushing, but I just want to put this out there. What you think it'd be if just during rush hour at all the major ports, you took $3 off?
Billions?
Yeah.
Oh, billions?
Okay, let me give a time frame. Just from where I got October's the end of the year.
Billions.
So
don't tell me that they're not slip ups. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll give you a prime example, right? So Labor Day was the last major holiday
September
we had, right? During Labor Day, New Jersey Transit let everyone free for a week.
How, Sway?
Guess what happened the next week?
The
prices went up.
A price hike. That's what I'm saying. So
the prices went up. And not only did the prices go up, they changed schedules unbeknownst to people. It was just a whole big change.
It's not a thing.
So it happens in every industry is what I'm basically getting at.
Very much so. And then my point to it is and pardon me, none of it happens by happenstance. It don't just... You understand what I'm saying? It didn't just somebody didn't just come up with an idea in the last meeting and then we figured it out. Mm-hmm. So it's a thing. it's a real thing.
All right, to keep the conversation moving
Please
forward
do.
on this
Please do.
audio and visual trek, I now want to speak about Elon Musk. He just released 3 new products to the market. He gave us a RoboVan, which is basically a cab, a driverless cab with no steering wheel, no pedals, and it seats quite a few people on the inside. It looks like a van.
I haven't seen it.
It's amazing. It looks amazing, by the way. He also introduced the robot. Now, what they're basically saying is this robot can babysit your kids.
Yeah, I'm out.
It cooks for you, cleans for you.
Yeah, I'm out.
You know what?
So you can just leave the robot. So this
I'm out on that.
Don't let the thotties get a robot.
Oh,
they
shit.
leaving the kids. They going for the weekend.
Oh shit, the kid is good as dead. You know,
that's a fact.
you ever seen a movie?
Does the robot
you ever
go to
seen
cops
a
if you don't
movie,
come
The
back?
Fifth Element?
Yeah.
All right, remember the cab he was driving? Bruce. All right, it looks like that, but bigger, almost like a picture that kind of round and that kind of
Picture like a sprinter,
futuristic,
a shorter sprinter.
Yeah, but as big as what a sprinter is.
Yeah, I'm
It's like a van
Lengthwise
almost.
is a
It's
sprinter.
like a van.
I'm so far out on all these things. I legit just had an issue with the auto start in the car, and legit.
He comparing self-driving cars to. I got a problem with auto start.
No, but well,
I don't trust this shit.
Well, to what you saying, auto start stops and starts when they think that you're stopping and starting. Is that?
Oh no, that's the you know what that is? That's the
Evo.
That's the emissions.
Yeah, that's the Evo.
They do that for
They
emissions.
do it for emissions.
You gotta turn it off. You got.
But at the same time, what you did not do, because what is there is, if your battery has
causes wear and tear.
low cold cranks. So I legit stopped because I'm working out 6 in the morning, going like, yo, y'all is the air working? And the car stopped, turned off. Took my foot off the brake to put on the gas.
Avery.
Bitch won't turn back over.
Avery, I'm about to go back to.
But what I'm saying is you now. This is to what you're saying because you're trying to make light of me, which
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
But
I'm telling you, I understand
to
it. I had the smaller version of your truck before.
But no. That's not my car. That was my lady car. I could turn on and off on my car.
Oh.
She can't turn it on and off on her car. Okay. And I had to legit. To what you saying. Now it done cut off. So now I'm at Maplewood, at Wawa back in Maplewood or whatever. I got to push this motherfucker.
Shout out Wawa.
Yeah,
I just had to turn that Wawa off too.
I had to push it into a parking spot. Wait for what's the name because we thought we were doing something for emissions and we thought we was moving things forward. It didn't work. I don't know. I don't care what you say. Like I got the sensors there. You probably got the sensors. Oh yeah, it beeps when somebody comes behind.
What kind of car she got? What kind of car you talking
She
about?
got an Equinox.
Chevy Equinox. Oh Lord.
But it beeps. Some beeps when you come around. But do you ever just turn on your car and it might miss a car or miss something that comes behind? What you gonna do when the kid run out in the street? You gonna get an automated kid? What you gonna get a computerized kid?
I think all this computerized crap is something that they do so they can sell to you. That's number one.
Of course.
That's number one. Number two, it's all like premature wear and tear. Like the reason why that shit don't work the way it's supposed to work no more that you was just complaining about is because it probably the part that recharges the battery when it do the auto turn off, auto turn on for emissions, right? That whole setup, the whole reason why it's even installed on cars today is we need emissions to be lower.
I do you one better.
And it don't even lower emissions.
I do you one better. After it cut off and I had to wait for 2 hours, the warning that's supposed to tell me that, oh yeah, you suppose or whatever. Then I get the warning after I'm late for work for 2 hours. Then the warning comes, oh yeah, your battery, you need to recharge your battery or change your battery. So it was just a late in developing and delivering that message.
Abe,
I'm cool with
Abe, you'd have called me. I'd have went on YouTube and the car had been back rolling in 5 minutes.
No.
Because that's all you got to do these days.
No. There was no way to know. She needs a new battery, which I literally got to. I've been taking care of that since Friday because I had still go to work or whatever and want to know. She needed a new battery, which to what you saying about this automated thing, I can change the battery. I can.
Now you can.
No, now you cannot.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
these
can't
new
now?
batteries is different,
No,
bro.
Word is now
because now
different.
you got
Under
to
the seat,
program it.
They all
Yeah,
type of different places
because you
now.
got to program it for auto start. Because you got to program it for
Bro.
Because
for remote
the battery died and all the
So
shit
I
you
got
said.
to go. I got to get the computer to restart.
Bro, my battery in my
It's
Beamer
over.
was under my back
Yeah,
seat.
that's what BMW's put in. That's
It
what
was
that
under my back
yeah.
seat.
Avery, if
And
I
they
can
used
get
to put them in the trunk. Yeah, but I had the one that they put in the
if
trunk.
I can get a crackhead to steal my car and ram that and drive that shit into the river, and I will go out and
No.
get a Ford Taurus, and
That's a thought mobile. I'm into it. Don't worry about it.
just, it's like it's almost cheaper to. It's almost cheaper every year to buy a used car with like 70,000 miles on it and drive it for the year, throw it away, and buy a new one.
And no, here you go. Here we go. Because we have to move on.
Yes, we do.
You leave it over there on Scotland Road where it floods. Water damage. Go get you a new car. There you go. I'm telling you what to do. You
Listen,
laugh because you probably did it before. You laugh. Yeah.
Back to Elon Musk. So this is what I want to know. I just have certain questions because they didn't answer it because they had an unveiling for it. You know the way Apple
The van.
the van, the robot.
I seen it. All I seen was the robot. I guess.
Is the van, the robot, in the coupe. Oh, there's a coupe, $30,000.
What you think about the truck? Well, okay, we can.
Well, let me tell you what I think about the van. I think the van will be a great investment for somebody who, for these people like that rent to Turo or rent out their vehicles. I would rent that joint out. And guess what? You don't have to pay a driver. It drives autonomously.
Who
so
liable?
people want to go. I think
Who once again?
Insurance.
Who liable
Insurance.
when a kid run out in the like?
the insurance
And you know how
They're
much the
not
insurance is, and the insurance is they don't want to insure. All right,
on autonomous vehicles, is the insurance more than on regular vehicles? No. No.
no,
not
no,
currently.
no,
Do
no.
you want to hear that if it hit your
no,
son?
it's
Let's
more.
stop. Oh, stop. Do
No,
you
it's
want to hear
more.
that if it hit your son?
It's more.
No, I don't want to hear nothing. But
Yeah, exactly. Like so that's where the shit start to go out the window for me.
but we haven't heard thus far of the cabs have been out here. The autonomous cabs are here. I seen one.
All that included.
They driving
once
around.
But once again, have you gotten in your car and the alarm in the back has not gone off, but a car went through past?
Yes, that's happened to me.
So it's bound to happen. Like let's not play the game. Like
These are newer model cars.
Okay.
These are brand new. My car, I'm just saying. I mean, if we gonna
your car only
compare-
3-4 years old.
Yeah, but what
dog.
I'm saying is we gonna compare apple to orange, though, right? So you telling me this brand new technology that they just came out with should be faulty. It's not compare or compatible or ready or prepared for situations like this.
They're trying to make it,
They
and what
gotta
I'm
be.
trying, I do believe that. But what I'm telling you is it is not. There's no way that you can dot all of the I's and all of the T's.
So you're against.
It's-
Let me just ask. So you're against autonomous driving?
Yeah, very much so.
How about you, Rube? You with or against autonomous driving?
Very much so.
Mind you, your car kind of does it.
Wait, no.
And you- and I've seen you
that's
do
a
it
loaded.
before.
Wait, hold on. That's a loaded question. Hold on. We not about to.
It's not on me. I didn't kill a kid.
And what
I let
use
my car drive
and
itself.
what use case are we talking about?
Are you for it or against it? Do you want autonomous driving to be a
Well,
thing
my
or
answer
not?
depends on what I'm using it for.
You tired as hell because you just got off work and you don't feel like driving.
What about truck driving? Has anybody?
Okay, so the United States Post Office has been released autonomous trucks. They're only in California currently, but they
Because
go-
everything starts from California and moves west.
Right, but
I mean
they
east.
go-
Pardon me, east.
they go long distances. So this is what I'm saying. This hasn't been anything with them yet. It's been going on for about 3-4 years now.
Is that what you is? Are you willing to ride next to an autonomous truck and bet your car on that with you and your kids next?
Yeah,
to
I'm
it?
gonna pass it.
No, that's not what
I
I
ain't
said.
riding next to
that's
trucks.
not what. No, that's
I'm not riding next to
that's
trucks,
not-
I'm gonna
but
pass the
You're
truck.
changing the question. Are you willing to ride next to it?
Yes, because
That's a
I'm
good
gonna
question.
drive right past them.
No, but you're driving past it. That's not riding next to it.
But I don't have to ride next to them.
You can't.
I
You
don't
don't
wanna ride
know,
next-
Vincent. You don't know.
I
You
don't,
don't
trust,
always have the
I don't
opportunity.
trust old trucks. I don't want to ride next to an old truck. Why would I ride?
Indeed,
And you don't always have the opportunity
to get by it.
to get by.
All right, my next question to you guys is with the robot workings, right? Let's just say you leave the robot with the kids, and the robot dies.
Because you didn't charge it.
What's the charging methods for this robot? Like, they didn't tell us, they didn't give us much info. They just showed all the amazing things that it could do. I'm telling you, the robot make drinks.
Yeah, I'm cool with all that.
I'm cool with a robot that. I'm cool with a robot. If I can afford it, I'm cool with a robot that can cook me a plate if it could do
20
that.
bands for the robot is what it costs. It's going to have your dinner ready every night when you get home.
That's a good deal, actually.
Every night when you get home, it's going to have the dinner done. The kids' homework is going to be done. Everything by the time you get home.
Yeah, I'm out.
Not with my kids. With me.
Yeah,
Again, if the shit could jerk me off, yeah.
Yeah, till it squeezed. Till it squeezed.
We're not talking about real dolls here, bro.
Yeah, till it squeezed.
He already in year 2037.
Yeah.
Where they got the real doll outfit on the. Come on, that's gonna come. The silicone is gonna come, bro.
Yeah.
I see something on Twitter.
He already trying to fornicate with the robots. He like, fuck them kids.
Till it squirt battery acid. Like,
get me there. Can the robot get me there? No.
I don't want no sex robot because you got to clean that shit when you're done with it.
Why the robot can't clean that too? The robot do everything else. Robot come wipe you down with the white rag. Wipe him down, warm rag.
Don't worry.
Wipe him down.
That shit gonna drown
I said
you.
it last week. I'm saying it this week. Don't worry. They told us it was coming. Just watch Terminator 2. It's coming. They're going to take over.
You know what's funny? And he had like a line of them looking just like Terminator 2 walking out.
It's coming.
They were synchronized.
Don't worry. Like, you keep on. Like, I don't think that we can automate. I don't think that we can just live our lives through that. No, I would never trust it with my kids. And no, I don't think it should be something where you have to relinquish control to a car at all the time. No, I do not agree.
There's some things we don't need as a society, period.
Well, they already told us how bad.
There's a lot of things.
Well, let me say this.
Society.
They already told us, a couple of scientists who first engineered AI told us that
we will
have a problem with AI because AI is on its own creating its own feeling.
Yeah, it's
so okay. You don't want the robot around your kids. The robot. What if the robot feels some type of way?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want it around these kids?
What?
These kids is better with me than you.
What if you tell your car now, you can put a destination into your car, have it take you somewhere. What if it says, no, we're going here. I'm going to the meeting. What meeting? Oh, the robot's been talking about a meeting. No, I don't agree. I know it's coming, but no, I can't tell you that.
Even if it was coming, you can't force me to buy it.
Well, no, don't But that, I was having a conversation with an older gentleman before. To that, you think so, but don't worry. Your next car is going to have the automations that you don't want.
Nah, man.
I'm going
old. I'm going back in.
Let me tell you something. You in that 1990 Maxima, God bless you.
I'm going back to my Ford.
Where you gonna find one? You don't even see hoopties anymore. I haven't seen a hoopty in 10 years.
Bruh, it's nothing to go online. It's nothing to go online.
Oh, yeah. You can order a car.
Listen. Let me finish. You can get you a Ford Taurus, right?
Why do you keep making it a Taurus?
Okay, all right. You can go get you.
This nigga would never drive a Ford Taurus, by the way.
Hold on. You can go get you a whatever car, right? 70,000 miles on it, right? Let's just say what's your budget? What's the budget?
New, old, used.
He said 70,000 miles.
Your
15,000.
Money.
15,000.
15,000.
I was gonna say 20, but okay, yeah.
15,000. Tell me why this don't make no sense. You could, if this makes sense to you, what's what I mean by that. You can go get a car with 75,000 miles on it, spend, I don't know, $7,000 on it, and buy a rebuilt engine of whatever car you bought. 0 miles. Install it for another, let's say 10.
You think
You just basically bought the new Tesla.
You just got you a new car.
You bought you the new Tesla.
you got you a new old car?
Yeah.
You got you a new old car. I seen a car.
0 miles, bro.
I do. I need to read more. I seen a car with a sticker with a New Jersey seal, and of course I didn't vet it. Of course, this beater was so bad. Like, it was like bad. Like, it looked like it had vitiligo. It had so many spots on the bitch.
Patches.
Yeah. Pardon me, because there's some vitiligo girls out there. Shouts out to you, baby. The bitch had a motherfucking sticker in the window that said no inspection needed. The bitch looks. you look like the car said no inspection. So if I can get away with something like that, and I can make sure that it's not gonna fall out like while I'm taking my kids somewhere. Okay, cool, but I don't. But
Hoopties don't exist for a reason, bro.
I only brought
Hoopties
this
exist for a
up.
reason,
All right,
man.
my mother drives a 08 Nissan Maxima.
Okay.
No, not even 08. It's 06.
Okay.
It's a 06 Nissan Maxima.
Okay. Sharon was the man that year. Don't worry about it.
I was.
Right.
That's true.
She just had to put a rebuilt engine in it or whatever because the old engine went.
Like women do stuff like that. You gonna rebuild the engine? You women do stuff like that.
It would have been. I would have had no problem with it if she got the. I had a little bit of problem because it was just she got another engine, like just another working engine to put in, and it's been okay so far. But I wanted her to get a rebuilt Maxima engine.
She didn't put it. Well, wait a minute.
A rebuilt Maxima engine.
So what?
A whole new rebuilt Maxima engine.
So what engine did she
with-
put in it?
Well, listen, with
She got a Ford Taurus engine?
Like, yeah, did she get an Oldsmobile
She
engine?
just got to use. She just got to use Maxima. That was not a rebuilt one or refurbished one. Is they done replaced all the pistons,
As much as you could. Okay.
all of the rings, and all in the engine itself. It's literally.
Same. Yeah.
A brand new-
This is a.
It's literally a brand new old, like you said, a brand new old.
You don't see the trend of what he's getting toward that?
A brand new old thing, right? You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? So you get one of those, you get 0 miles on it, right? You replace some seals and some old seals because we all know it's an old 06.
Hoses, go ahead.
Some hoses, some old seals. We know it's
I
an
love
old
hoses.
06 or whatever.
No, I apologize.
Don't we all? Right? And you got a newish body.
Newish.
You got a newish body with basically a brand new engine. Was not brand new in the fact that it's 0 miles, is machine redone, rehaul the whole thing, and it's not like you drove it off the lot, but it's like it's your car. You're the only one. She bought it brand new.
How long is?
She had it since 06.
Okay, stop. That's not what I'm asking you. How long is the warranty on it? When she bought it, obviously. If she bought it in 06, obviously it went off.
When
It's
she
over.
bought it, it was the warranty lasted like 60,000 miles. 60,000 miles or so.
I
Something
mean,
like
you
that.
can get your use. Yeah, women at the end.
All right,
All right,
fellas,
yeah.
we going off on a tangent. We
Very
talking
much
about
so.
used hoopties. So I take it that everybody except for me is against autonomous driving,
I'm
living
out.
robots.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm with the
This is
future,
just you.
man. I
This
used to
is
watch
you.
the Jetsons, man.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, you can keep watching.
I'm a forward thinker.
That don't make me not forward. That
Snap my baby neck.
yeah.
I would get a robot to watch the other robot. There's one robot you don't do shit.
Yeah.
Make
He's
sure
gonna
he don't
call you
fuck-
up.
Yeah, I want to encounter
yeah,
watch
killed
the
your
count.
baby.
It just don't work like that.
Yeah, I watched it kill your baby.
Nah, he do anything wrong, you kill him.
Yeah, but your baby's still
But
dead
once
though.
again,
Get outta here.
when we talk about this AI technology, what stops them from pairing together? Like, okay, let's move
They
on.
can pair
Let's
up. Yeah,
move on.
moving right
let's
along.
move on.
And more nostalgic news. This might be right up your alley, Avery. I think it might be up Ruben's alley too. Nelly is to re-release apple bottom jeans.
I had a lot of sex during them days.
That was a
cool
time.
with
That
it.
was a time.
I was cool with it.
I
I was cool with it.
Apple bottom jeans,
I was cool
boots
with
with
it.
the fur.
It didn't bother me.
Man.
Yo, first of all,
Give it
the
up.
apple bottom jeans were the first jeans.
That was the BBL jeans.
Those was BBL exactly.
BBL.
Right, those would make a regular ass look ass.
Asses.
It would make a regular ass. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool
But
with it.
But what my thing is, how are the apple bottom jeans gonna retrofit these BBLs?
They're not.
They're not.
They're not.
You know
It's
they're gonna
gonna
put them
look
on.
ridiculous.
I know they're gonna put them
It's
on.
just gonna look more ridiculous than it
We
looks
gonna have
now.
more ant-looking bodies. I'm cool with it. It don't really bother me. It don't really bother me, brother. Like,
Well, you got your white. Yeah, nah. You got yours. The rest of us out
Anyway,
here.
Rube.
It's in the streets.
Yeah.
It's in the streets dying.
But I was just sitting there. I'm just sitting there when I saw it. I'm like, these BBL girls gonna lose their mind with this shit, and it's
Yeah.
gonna look crazy.
I'm sure.
It's gonna look crazy.
Yeah.
Those jeans, even have y'all noticed the new mannequins these days?
The
The mannequins got ass. You know you gotta go in the store with your girl and shit that you hate to go with. It always got the 80s nostalgia
Yeah.
music playing and shit.
I try to
Did you see
avoid
a
it, but I get it.
mannequin? Bro, I be mannequin watching in the stores.
Mannequin watch it.
What? The mannequins got mad ass.
She got,
boy.
horny, man.
She got a fat hard ass.
I'm like, look, you see that? Hey, that's what you gotta do. You gotta
Mr. Horny
You
ass.
gotta be like, hey, you see that? You see that? Hey, you see it,
That
right?
is
The stat you got
funny.
competition is the statue.
That is
Bro,
funny.
Rube, you ready to hit your Tesla doll? So I mean, what's the difference?
No, I
Tesla
ain't.
doll? Like you
I
get
ain't.
Tesla doll?
Yeah, throw some apple bottoms on your Tesla doll, then, nigga.
I don't want to clean that shit.
That's funny. The
Throw
Tesla
some apple.
doll.
Yo, you can have your apple. You can have your Tesla robot with an apple bottom. You dress it how you want.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
You got to empty. You got to empty the the receptacle that accepts your. You know.
All right, yeah, all right. So moving on.
Yeah, back on. Also, on more Nelly news, the Saint Lunatics have dropped their lawsuit against Nelly. Now, if you guys
They
knew,
better have. They ain't
Well-
had no money to keep that up.
oh yeah, they definitely. But does Nelly?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, his investment in
Got enough.
investment in Charlotte in the basketball team. That's probably what keeps. I don't.
Got
I
enough.
mean,
Keep him afloat. That may
yeah.
keep him actually afloat for sure.
I mean, I really don't like to pocket watch, so to speak. But what I will say to that is,
Probably did
I
well for
mean,
himself.
What I
just
hate
think
about
that
that
you should be able to just let me add this. You should, if I could converse with you, if we could talk, we should be able to figure it out before we go bring a third party in there.
I think
That's
people
all I'm saying to that.
This is my feeling that when you come up together with somebody, I don't think money should ever break that friendship because y'all came in without no money. So money should never be the end all be all. Now, do I think you should steal from somebody like a scumbag? Absolutely not. I think everybody should be paid what they agreed to because I'm sure there's at the beginning there's always something that you're agreeing to. Look, yo,
Very
bro,
much so.
I bring this audience, you bring this, so it's obvious I'm gonna get this over that. You get what I'm saying? Everybody don't look at it that way. A lot of people say, yo, we're going to just bust it down 50-50 everybody. We don't know what their situation was. They were suing for a lot of money. They eventually dropped it. They were all just seen together at an award ceremony that Nelly was at with them as well.
That's what I'm saying. They need to get
Sold
over
a
it.
lot
Like
of records.
it wouldn't be them. If it wasn't for him. So
Very
why
much
you-
so. Country Grammar sold a lot.
And they say, and they were suing
records.
for unpaid wages, basically on songs that certain of them written on.
It's
We
not
know the guy-
Nelly's fault. You didn't flip your money right, because I think at the end of the day, if they that's how you know they probably got issues with cash or whatever. Because at the end of the day, if you did your money right,
Well, they dropped it. They all dropped it, and they were seen together publicly. A couple
well,
days ago.
yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, drop this shit, you stupid.
Well,
asses.
well, no. Here's the thing: they asked to drop it. The lawyer that is actually following up the lawsuit won't drop it though. So they hired this
Because the
guy.
lawyer
Yeah,
wanna
they give
get
him power
paid.
of attorney. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know that because now he don't got the money. He still need to get paid. They was supposed to pay him. Maybe
So they probably owe him.
maybe
on the
they
back
was
end
like
still.
maybe it was like I'll get maybe it was like one of those deals where the lawyer get paid, or if he win the case and he won't get paid if he lose the case,
Right.
but he don't get a chance at a case at all.
Right.
Now you owe me some money.
right.
Moral of the story: tighten up, because I'm sure fam who was wearing the mask. Damn, we showing our age a little bit here too, gentlemen. Fam who was
He ain't
wearing
do
the
shit,
mask.
man. He
Yeah,
ain't
you
do
understand?
shit.
That? Like, but
what's
what is his
face?
split?
I think he died actually.
I'd have
That was
no
not
idea.
Murphy
It's not
Lee?
Murphy Lee. It's not Murphy Lee.
But what is his split though? Like,
Right.
you understand what I'm saying? Like, so you gonna say it
Murph
wasn't
Lee
as
tried to
much,
do something.
or do you say that he catches a bigger part on during shows just because he's more animated and he does a little bit more during it? Like I said, whatever it is, when you see, try to get ahead of it, because when you see the cash coming,
Just have your
down,
paperwork together, people. Always
try
have your
to line
paperwork
it
in
up.
business. If you're doing business with people, just make sure your paperwork is always together because you're only as good as the deal that you sign.
You gotta
Chalk, we see you.
Exactly.
Chalk, we know it's close to
And you
time,
gotta
Chalk.
you gotta
Yeah,
what's the word? You gotta manage the money right.
you definitely do. You definitely do.
That's
Move
not
it.
that's not Nelly's fault.
Moving right along, Diddy's trial has been set for May 5th, 2025.
Look, the GHB was in the baby oil.
I don't.
Well, I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a second. Now, I have a question.
We gotta make it quick, but what
yes,
is GHB?
we'll tell you what GHB.
Indeed,
GHB
indeed.
is basically the date rape.
You never
drug.
learned about GHB in
It's
health
a date
class
rape.
in high school?
That's the technical term.
That's
for
the
date
first
rape
thing they
drug.
told us about.
No, they never told us. We went to black schools, Rube.
I went to black schools. That was
When
I had
you
a
say,
health
is
class.
that,
in fifth-
They never taught us about that at all.
Okay,
But
I do know the day rate, but continue.
Let me say this. So, in a recent interview, Dame Dash was just interviewed again. And
Indeed.
Dame Dash is being a chatty patty, something that he basically reveres. In this interview, Dame Dash basically said that, you know, he went to two parties. He went to a Diddy party and he went to a Jay-Z party. Now, let me explain. Oh, it wasn't a Diddy party. I'm sorry. He was on Drink Champs with Nori. The whole time when Dame was on Drink Champs, Dame had his own drink there that he was drinking from. But he noticed that Nori kept trying to force Ciroc on him, right? Check it out. So he said Nori kept trying to force Ciroc, and he's showing the clip as he's saying it, right? He said once he finally took the shot with Nori of Ciroc, Nori started taking his shirt off and wanted Dame to also take his shirt off. Now, hold on.
Did you see this? Like this?
Hold on. He was saying from the Ciroc. Now, he also said that his daughter wanted to go to one of Jay-Z's concerts, so that's the picture that we see of Dame and Jay-Z, that last picture that we see. He said during that, they kept trying to get him to take Douce. Now, we all know Dame to be a drinker. Dame was on Drink Champs, and he looked sober when Nori was peeled. They was playing a drinking game. Here's the thing. Dame said he was peer pressured into taking some Douce, which he didn't want to take. And he said after he drank the Douce, he was way more drunk than he usually is. So what Dame basically was saying on this basic podcast or this interview was, well, shit. He's like, I felt funny after drinking the Ciroc, and I felt funny after drinking the Douce. They're both under the same company. Were they putting the GHB in the drinks to begin with?
So what is the motive? I'm not.
Whoa. Because
Rape.
I think
Scrape. Scrape.
Yeah. To that.
Scrape is the motive.
Because I would like to talk a little bit more about Dame's state too. I don't just want to leave it right there with that, because I want to know what you all think about it. I want you to know, what do you think about who's interviewing him? Why are they interviewing him? Why is he thrusted in to the spotlight? I think can we put a pause on this? Because I think he deserves it. I don't think he needs his back kicked in, and I'm not a Dame guy, and I'm not as
Dame deserves what exactly?
Dame.
What does Dame deserve?
I think he deserves the time to meticulously converse about his state of hip hop right now.
Okay.
Not just not just this. We can't do a service right now in 5 minutes. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm a Dame Dash advocate.
So like I said, can we put a pin in this and let's get into, like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel like he's on hard times? What do you like? But
I don't think he's ever on hard times.
Once again, like I said, but I want, before we get all the way into it, Chalk got a commitment at 2. We are running up against the clock. Like,
real quick, all right, here we go. Real quick, back with the clock. We on the sports. You ready, Abe? We need those picks for today.
We can talk about it.
I need those picks today. It's football
Sunday.
Because
I did pretty decent last week.
Did you?
I did pretty decent. I made some money. I
didn't.
I made some money. Okay. Y'all are playing right now. The Ravens are up. That's a fact.
Right. So currently, the Washington Commanders are currently losing in the second quarter to the Baltimore Ravens. This game is a hit or miss game for us. We know what Baltimore does. We on a little winning streak.
It'll be all right.
Yeah. Okay. Next, we got the Texans and the Patriots.
Texans.
Game currently on. Texans currently up 14-0. You got the Texans. Eagles, Browns.
I want to go with the Eagles. Browns look like a shit show, but the Browns should win it. But the Browns they're a mess.
Eagles does have a full team this week. A lot of their guys were actually injured. I would like the Eagles to lose this just for my state.
Yeah, I hate the Eagles.
In the NFC East.
The Pigeons. I call them the Pigeons.
I need them to lose. Okay, we're going to Green Bay Packers, Cardinals. Who you got? And don't just go with the winning team, bro. I see what you're doing.
No, that's not a fact. One, I'm not even looking at. I got 3 scores on my screen.
Gotcha.
I'll go with the Packers. I think Love is better. I think Love is better than, more committed to football than
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray is. I think he has a lot of talent, but I think he has a lot of growing up to do.
Okay. All right. And currently, the Green Bay Packers lead the Arizona Cardinals 14-0. We got the Saints and the Bucks.
Definitely the Saints.
Saints are currently losing 17-10. Titans, Colts.
Titans.
Titans are currently winning 10-7. I think the Colts may pull
I don't
this
have
one out.
So for the record, I do not have the scores up. I got 3 scores.
I think the Colts will pull this out, and then, well, we got the Bears defeated the Jaguars already. That was a London
I,
game.
now, what I have not looked at is Jaguars play, and I would have taken the Jaguars. Jaguars play in overseas more than anybody else. So if they're staying, they're probably going to. It's probably a deal they cut out. They probably cut something
What's
out.
with that?
But because this isn't competition, this is about money. So whatever they done worked out over there, whatever, their promotion is probably crazy over there. Do I think that they can actually work out a team over there? No, just because you would have to have a team sit over there for 4 weeks at a time. But in their attempt to make it a global thing or whatever may have, that's why they keep on trying to exploit. They would like to move something over there, but it's coming.
The expense for the players to get over there, wherever they may go, whether it's Brazil, whether it's London, I think it will be too
Well, they must
costly.
be getting something out of it.
No, they definitely get something.
They're getting something out of it because
It's
they're going to
another
stadiums
market.
that hold
It's another
100,000
market.
people opposed to these little small venues that
Well,
hold
the
50,
people,
60.
the people were there for the spectacle of it.
For sure, they haven't seen it in their country before. Listen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you that tuned in to the Sword Winners podcast today. This is episode 2. You can hit us up on all socials. We are available everywhere.
Give out your socials. Give them out.
Give out our socials. Okay, you can follow me, Sharon from Jersey, on Instagram, Sharon Jeremy, everywhere else. Rube, you don't want to give out your socials. Hey.
Sharon following my niece. Sharon following my niece, my baby boo.
What?
We gonna talk about that at another time. I am
Show
Avery
me.
Wall everywhere that you are going or whatever may have you. Truth of the matter is, because I did want to talk about my man that was executed, but.
Here you go walking in my shop again, bro. Sit your ass down.
I'm not going to
Go.
get into it now because once again, I can't give it the just due in this short time. But what I will say, I'm not asking you to agree, but I am asking you to think. These were just some of my thoughts.
Yes, sir. Peace.